What's happening, everybody? Hello and welcome back to Total Blast, where we discuss about everything Marvel in the MCU. And today we have two major updates, as one is about Avengers Kang Dynasty, because writer Jeff Loveness has just teased that Thanos level threat Jonathan Majors villain will pose to Earth's mightiest heroes in the upcoming movie. And I'll be breaking it all down to you in bit by bit, from everything he said to what I think about it and what it could mean for Earth's mightiest heroes moving forward. And it might just be a spoiler around the corner. So, if you're not interested about spoilers, please click away now. Then, the second interesting update is about the hotly anticipated Captain America 4, as insider Daniel Richmond claims that a female villain will join the cast of Captain America New World Order, and she's rumored to be Diamondback, a major member of the Serpent Society. Well, as more rumors make the round, the wilder Captain America New World Order is starting to get. And before we get into all the fun stuff, guys, we'll be giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber. More on how to win at the end of this video. And if this is your first time, please subscribe and enable the post notification so you don't miss out on subsequent videos. Kang the Conqueror, as we all know by now, is the next major antagonist in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and even has the potential to even be more powerful than all of world's mightiest heroes combined. And as we all know, the Avengers had to use time travel to undo Thanos' evil plan in Infinity War, proving that the villain was almost as powerful as they were. This allowed the Avengers to finally defeat the crazy Titan. But the character we will encounter in next month's Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania will be a whole different ballgame from one that was featured in Loki on Disney+, which featured a variation of Jonathan Majors' Kang known as He Who Remains. So, the Conqueror sounds like he will pose an even bigger threat than Thanos did in Infinity Saga. And the threequel is expected to establish him as the kind of potential world-ending threat and Earth's mightiest heroes and some multiversal allies will need to reassemble to face in Avengers the Kang Dynasty. So, in a recent interview with SFX, Quantumania writer Jeff Loveness, who is also working on the next Avengers script, teased the difficulties the cast will have to overcome. Here is what he had to say. Kang is a top-tier A-level Avenger villain. And what do you do if you believe you can't do enough to stop that? How can you rise to the exponentially more powerful Thanos, the challenge of this generation? He is practically endless like Thanos. Okay, so this is another level of wild. At least, that's what I think with what the writer Jeff Loveness said. Now, although Thanos may even be more powerful than Earth's mightiest heroes, Kang the Conqueror is shaping up to be the next major antagonist the Avengers will confront in Marvel Cinematic Universe. Throughout the MCU, the Avengers have defeated several threats, both collectively and individually, with Thanos in the Infinity Saga being the greatest threat. And despite Thanos' strength, Kang might actually be a greater danger into the multiverse as a whole than he is in Avengers or in the universe. The trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania was unveiled at last year's D23 Expo. When Scott is introduced to Kang in the Quantum Realm, Kang appears shocked to learn that Scott is an Avenger. Kang then asks, "Have I killed you before?" They all blur together, making it clear that Kang is no stranger to the Avengers and he has killed them before, like multiple times. Well, this assertion demonstrates that Kang has not only defeated previous variants of well-known superheroes, but he has also grown accustomed to facing them and they are no longer a danger or a problem. This increases Kang's terrifying potential, making him more terrifying than Thanos. The writer then went on to say, and I quote, "I think we're setting things up for a pretty dynamic story," he continued. "As I'm building the Avengers, I want it to feel like a generational struggle. Phase 4 felt like a birth of new characters. You're giving everyone a bit of a breath, and you're bonding out of the universe, and you have fun on Disney Plus shows and are elevating characters. And now, I think it's time to put the pedal on the gas again and really take all of these new characters and, like we always say, throw them into the fire." And now, due to the multiversal components of the tale, Kang has already shown himself to be a greater danger than Thanos. The Avengers are unable to simply kill Kang because of the events that occurred when Loki released endless Kang variations around the multiverse. The writer also added that Kang is a very alone person. In the future, we'll see him in a variety of different contexts. But I really wanted to show this character's compassion and even weaknesses now, before he reaches such cataclysmic Avengers scale height. But before the wild theories start pumping again, it is worthy to note that the same tactics that the Avengers previously used to defeat Thanos could be used by the former in their future conflict. Even after Thanos, played by Josh Brolin, snapped in Avengers Infinity War, Mightiest heroes came up with a strategy to go back when they had lost. Working together to control time and collect the Infinity Stone from the past was the Avengers' successful strategy in Endgame. Similarly to this, if Kang loses, it can simply go back in time and review the events of the MCU's past to obtain what it needs because he's the master of time and space and the conqueror of eras and worlds. Also, Kang's finest potential allies could be antagonists that the Avengers had already defeated, such as Malekith from Thor: Dark World, Killmonger from Black Panther, Wenwu from Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings, and he can even bring Ultron and Thanos back. Kang may always turn to his variant if it doesn't work well. After all, many different sleeves are simply waiting for the chance to rule the multiverse. But what if the only person who can actually defeat Kang is his variant? Well, that's food for thought. Just let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section below. Fans will undoubtedly get a glimpse of Kang's reign of terror as he battles Scott Lang and the rest of the Ant-Man team when Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania debuts on February 17th of 2023. And again, May 2nd, 2025 when Marvel releases Avengers Kang Dynasty. In other news, according to a recent rumor, Captain America New World Order will feature a female villain from the Serpent Society. Although not much is known about the movie for now, fans are already anticipating the leader who has been named as the main villain. Tim Blake Nelson will once again portray the antagonist who was previously seen in The Incredible Hulk. But it seems like Nelson's leader may not be the only powerful adversary Sam Wilson will deal with. As we all know that the movie will center on Sam Wilson and his early year as Captain America, we have learned that he will also have one of the Serpent Society, which is one of the most anticipated entries among Marvel fans. The Serpent Society is a collection of comic book villains with a theme of serpents and snakes. Viper, Princess Python, and particularly in this case, Diamondback have all been notable members. Well, insider Daniel Richmond claims that a female villain will join the cast. She is rumored to be Diamondback, a major member of the Serpent Society who at Can We Get To similarly likes to highlight. Additionally, there's a suggestion that the individual could perhaps be Sam Wilson's love interest. So, the casting call as reported by Richmond calls for a female, early or mid-30s, of any ethnicity to play opposite Anthony Mackie, described as a villain but also possibly a love interest. The call also says that there is an option for more appearances for the character after the 2024 movie. Additionally, some fan thinks that Social Roquemore, who was previously mentioned as being a member of the Captain America New World Order cast in an unofficial capacity, will be playing Diamondback. If you recognize the term Diamondback, it could be because of Netflix series Luke Cage when featured a Diamondback. Willie Stryker, who plays Diamondback, is a distinct persona from the one Captain America 4 is portraying, as this Diamondback is probably Rachel Langton, a moral dubious Serpent Society member from the comics. Rachel has been a part of the Bad Girl Inc., The Secret Avengers, and Camp Hammer, switching sides and allegiances in each, going back and forth between the good and bad guys. So, she's formerly had an affair with Steve Rogers in the comics. She's more recently made an appearance in a narrative starring Sam Wilson, the current Captain America, which introduces the Serpent Society as a whole and suggests a prospective love interest for Sam. Regardless, the 2024 movie appears to have more than one villain since the leader has been officially announced, and Diamondback has been widely rumored. In any case, I think the Serpent Society is an appropriate addition to the movie. Captain America New World Order is set to be released on the 3rd of May of 2024. And back to our giveaways. Guys, we're giving out a brand new PlayStation 5 on this channel to one lucky subscriber once we hit a milestone of 1,000 subscribers. And all you have to do to win is watch our videos, subscribe, turn on post notifications, like and comment. And one lucky subscriber will be chosen from the comment section to win our brand new PlayStation 5. Also, we'd like to say thank you to everyone who has supported us this far. We truly appreciate it. What are your thoughts on this video? And what do you think of Diamondback? Please don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Subscribe and turn on the post notification so you don't miss out on any of our latest Marvel news. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.